A black belt invited a quiet, modest-looking woman to spar, just for laughs. But what unfolded left the entire gym speechless. It turns out the quietest people often carry the deepest secrets. And that day, Tyler Garrison was about to learn a painful lesson. Never judge someone by appearances. Rebecca Thompson stepped through the glass doors of Master Kim's martial arts academy, her old sneakers squeaking on the polished floors. The familiar scent of sweat and discipline filled the air as she searched for her daughter, Chloe, who was practicing forms across the room. "Mom's here," Chloe called out with a wave. Rebecca, 38, returned a warm smile. Her simple gray t-shirt, loose sweatpants, and makeup-free face made her blend in as just another suburban mom. She sat on a bench, pulling out her phone to check emails as her daughter wrapped up practice. Nearby, the head instructor, Tyler Garrison, barked commands at his students. His black belt gleamed as much as his ego, and his sharp voice filled the room. "Higher kicks, Jenkins! My grandma could do better!" Some students chuckled nervously. Tyler was skilled, no doubt, but arrogance clung to him like sweat. Rebecca watched in silence, recognizing his type. Talented, yes, but prideful, dangerous, foolish. Chloe soon finished and ran over, glowing from practice. She talked excitedly about testing for her green belt next month. Rebecca's heart swelled with pride. Martial arts had given her daughter confidence, something she once lacked. But then, Tyler's booming voice interrupted everything. "Before we finish, how about something fun? A little demonstration?" He looked around the room and then locked eyes with Rebecca. A smile, wide but cold, spread across his face. "Let's show everyone why regular folks shouldn't mess with trained fighters," Chloe whispered. "Mom, let's just go." But Tyler wasn't done. He walked over, towering above Rebecca. "You're Chloe's mom, right? Ever thought about trying martial arts yourself?" "Not really," Rebecca replied calmly, taking her daughter's nervous hand. "Come on," Tyler pressed, loud enough for the whole dojo. "Ever watch action movies and think you could do that too?" More uneasy laughter from the crowd. "I think we should go," Rebecca repeated. But Tyler was putting on a show. "How about a friendly spar? Just to show everyone the difference between training and, well, daydreaming." Rebecca's jaw tightened. Chloe tugged her arm. "Please, Mom, don't." But Rebecca turned to Tyler and said, "Fine. One condition, when this is over, you apologize to your students for this spectacle." Tyler laughed. "Lady, you'll be the one apologizing to the mat when you hit it." Rebecca said nothing as she removed her jacket, revealing strong, toned arms. Students and parents stared in disbelief. Her whole demeanor changed as she stepped onto the mat. The tired mom was gone. In her place stood someone different, precise, confident, dangerous. What nobody knew was this. Before she became Rebecca Thompson, she was Rebecca Chen, three-time world champion in mixed martial arts. Known as the Silent Storm, she had dominated the sport in her 20s, retiring after her younger brother died, rushing to one of her matches. Devastated, she walked away from it all, choosing a quiet life to raise her daughter. But now, standing in front of a cocky instructor, her fire returned. Not for glory, but to teach a lesson. "Let's go, Mrs. Thompson," Tyler said, bouncing on his heels. Rebecca remained still, calm, focused. "Hope you said your prayers?" he teased. The room was dead silent as Tyler launched a punch, a perfect right cross. It never landed. Rebecca moved just enough, her body sliding smoothly out of harm's way. No drama, no waste. "Lucky dodge," he muttered. He tried again, jab, cross, hook. Still, nothing landed. Rebecca slipped every attack like a breeze dancing around a falling branch. Students stared in stunned silence. Even parents leaned forward, mesmerized. Tyler's confidence faltered. "Stand still and fight," he snapped. Rebecca moved like smoke, always just out of reach. Each time Tyler attacked, he grew more tired, more frustrated. And slowly, without him realizing, she began closing the distance. Then, with one soft tap to his ribs, nothing more than a whisper of contact, she showed him exactly how vulnerable he truly was. "I could have hurt you," it said, "but I chose not to." Enraged, Tyler charged low for a takedown. It was his worst move yet. Rebecca stepped into the attack, used his momentum, and redirected him with practiced ease. Tyler crashed face first into the mat. The dojo gasped. He lay there, stunned. How had this happened? 13 years of practice, Rebecca said softly, before I ever stepped into your dojo. He pushed himself up, face red and pride bruised. "You're just a mom." "No," Rebecca replied. "I'm a person who walked away from fighting to focus on raising my daughter, but I never forgot what I learned." Then Chloe stepped forward, beaming. "My mom was Rebecca Chen," she told everyone. 3-time world champion. She retired when I was little. Phones came out. Google searches confirmed it. Videos, interviews, articles. The room shifted from stunned disbelief to reverent awe. Tyler stared at her, now humbled. "I owe you an apology," he said. "And them too." He turned to his class. "This wasn't teaching. This was ego." Rebecca nodded. "True strength is knowing when not to use it." Tyler addressed his students. "I let my pride speak louder than my wisdom. Today, Mrs. Thompson reminded me what martial arts truly means. Not power, but control, respect, grace." What do you think of Rebecca's incredible reveal? Have you ever underestimated someone based on how they looked, only to be surprised? Let me know your story in the comments. And if this inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another story that reminds us we all have a hidden strength waiting to rise.